Hello, this is Scottish Independence Podcast episode number 138. But before we get really started with this one, we have to take a little trip to America.
And let's dispel once and for all with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. But I would add this, let's dispel with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Facts. Here's the bottom line. This notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is just not true.
There it is.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
The memorized 25-second speech.
Well, that's the reason
everybody.
why this campaign is so important.
To the Gang of Eight bill first.
Well, here's the response. I think anyone who believes that Barack Obama isn't doing what he's doing on purpose doesn't understand what we're dealing with here. Okay? This is a president who is trying to change this country.
That was Florida Senator and one-time presidential hopeful Marco Rubio repeating himself 4 times in a short debate. People said that doing that basically put an end to his campaign. But that was 4 times. There were a couple of interviews with Kezia Dugdale the other day, and when I was watching them, I couldn't help but notice there were 1 or 2 things she said rather a lot more than 4 times. I think we all understand that politicians have, a cheat sheet or a few buzzwords that they try to get into the conversation. But, once, twice, 3 times maybe. The other day, however, it went far beyond what Marco Rubio did. In case you missed the actual interviews, Gordon Brewer and then Bernard Ponsonby were asking the Scottish Labour leader about whether there was any contradiction in the fact that she backed Owen Smith and said that Corbyn was unelectable, and then the day after was saying that he was electable. I think it's summed up with these couple of questions.
Chances of winning a general election are slim to non-existent, and I stick by that comment. And then saying, of course, Jeremy Corbyn can win a general election. In which logical universe are those 2 statements clear and consistent? You see, the problem here is that you say you want to rebuild trust with the voters, and that you want to have politicians who are open and honest, yet you're trying to claim that 2 flatly contradictory views that you've expressed within the last 24 hours on Jeremy Corbyn are somehow not contradictory, and somehow that it's some weird psychological quirk of me to even raise the issue. You've been flatly contradicting yourself.
Before we get into the point that Kezia was really keen to make, I think she just wants to make something clear.
It's very clear, absolutely consistent, Gordon, and very clear, absolutely clear. What I am telling you very clearly, I made it very clear to you what the...
Okay, so that's good. It's clear we're going to be very clear. But before we get on to the subject of that clarity, we need to be sure that we've got a mandate to do it.
He has a mandate from the party, has a mandate to lead the UK Labour Party. He has a mandate from the party membership. He has a mandate from the party leadership, a mandate from the membership. Corbyn's mandate to be respected. For the mandate that Jeremy Corbyn's just received, that I respect the result of the UK leadership contest. He has a mandate from the party, and I respect that mandate.
Okay, so mandates and respect and mandates. But what are we going to do with them? Well, she's definitely got one thing in mind, because she said it at least 40 times.
To unite behind Jeremy Corbyn, and I believe he can unite the Labour Party. He has to want to unite the Labour Party, and it's time for unity. We have to have a united Labour Party to take on and to help him unite the party. And Corbyn can unite the Labour Party. He has to want to unite that party and focused on the next steps of uniting the party. And what I want is a united Labour Party. The only way we can achieve that is with a united Labour Party, Gordon. That's why unity is so important. Is with a united party. Unifying this party is to unite the Labour Party. The job of unifying this party, because only a united party, the united fighting force, is with a united and unified Labour Party. Only a united Labour Party can do that. That's why unity is so important. The job of the party is to unite, because only united parties can win elections. The responsibility to unite. I'm focused on delivering a united Labour Party. A united Labour Party, a united Labour Party, to be on unifying the party. Only united parties can win elections. This is to have a united Labour Party. The focus has to be on a united party, as equally wants to unite the party. The united Labour Party, the Scottish Labour Party is united behind that end. That Jeremy Corbyn and I are absolutely united behind.
This, of course, is my personal favourite, and it's the only one that's out of sequence.
It's very easy to say the words unity.
Repeating the idea that much? You might think she's trying to compensate for, say, maybe a bitterly divided party. I don't know what you think. However, if you get bored with just repeating the same one or two lines, maybe you could try mixing them.
Respect that mandate as being uniting as a party. Corbyn's mandate to be respected, and I want a united Labour Party.
All right, now, if you want to listen to the entire interview, and at this point, I'd understand if you didn't, you'd also be able to find quite a few examples of other buzzwords that she wanted to fit in there, which were committed and focused, which were used several times, and also working with Corbyn, which was used several times. Now, if you're a party leader, there's always another interview on the way. So there was another one with Bernard Ponsonby. Do you think she had some different talking points for that one? Why don't you have a listen and find out?
I've made it very clear that in order for Labour to win an election, it has to be united. And the Labour Party has given Jeremy Corbyn a mandate to lead the UK party. He has a mandate from the party, a strong mandate from the party, a mandate from the party membership.
You've now told me 4 times.
Unite the party, and I'm committed to being part of that process. Unite that party. A united Labour Party. In order for Labour to win an election, it has to be united. And Jeremy Corbyn has to be part of uniting that process. Only a united Labour Party can win an election. Only a united Labour Party.
Are we feeling more united? I think possibly a part of that leadership course in America may have been about the importance of getting your talking points across. Possibly she skipped the class about the fact that it doesn't always work. Now, I think that's about all on this one, because I've got a mandate to go and wash the dishes that was given to me by my wife, and she says it helps to keep the family united. So I better get on with unifying the house, because I've got a mandate. And that mandate should be respected in a spirit of unity. Speak to you next time.
Mandate united. Mandate united. Mandate united.